Hello and welcome to GOA365's English News Bulletin. I am Subhashish and these are the headlines. Konkani is not a dialect of Marathi. It is the official language of Goa and does not need to be certified by another third party. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant stressed at Malwan. Roads are an issue for most Goans, and despite assurances and works being taking place since elections, Pednem locals are still upset as their roads are a mess. Goa may get light rain thunder showers from the 14th till the 17th. Maximum minimum temperatures are likely to hover around 33 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius. And now for the news in detail. Roads are an issue for most Goans, and despite assurances and works being taking place since elections, Pednem locals are still upset. The locals here face severe dust pollution and many accidents take place due to a pretty haphazard pipeline laying work. Here are the details.
PWD had dug a trench along the road at Pednem to lay a sewerage pipeline. However, after laying the pipeline, the trench was filled with mud and debris. The entire stretch is left as it is. This has resulted in the road being covered with soil and dust entering into houses and shops. Many accidents have also taken place on this stretch. Locals want the PWD to water the road in order to ensure that the mud does not rise, a temporary solution at best.
हे आमकां जे पड त्रास जाता जेवपा पासून मेळना भितर धुळा काल हांव ताका उलयलां आमचो सगळ्यो फोटोच माता तो पयर म्हाका सांगतालो आपण बार्रांची दाट म्हूण हिंग आमचे शेजराचे काजार आसलोले तेकाय बऱ्या त्रास जाले तेणें ताका रिक्वेस्ट केलो ताका तेणें फोट मारला बार्रांची दाट म्हूण काल हांवें ताका सांगिलां तो म्हाका म्हणटा त्या टँकरवाल्याक उलय त्या टँकरवाल्याक हांव उलयलां तो टँकरवाल कितें उलयता आपण म्हणटा हाल सकाळून चोयता तेका हांवें ताका कितें सांगिलां तूं चोयता पळयता म्हूण तें सांगनाका तुका जाता ना तें सांग ना आमी अरेंजमेंट कोताय आतां म्हाका काल प्रॉमिस करून गेलोलो सकाळून धाड म्हूण आज पासून ना तो कलेक्टरान तेगे मातशें बेगीन एक्शन घेचें हो फालतूर काम कोता तें वाडायन आनी जर तर हें उदो माना जाल्यार आमी मागीर आमगेले मेन पावर उजार करले आनी तें बंद करलें काम आमकां फुडें व्हरून दिवपा नाय आज दिसा भितर तें खंयच्यानूय अरेंजमेंट करून आमकां तांकां धाडपा जावो
रस्तो खूंय आनी बाट खूंय तें कांय कोण चोयल्यार कळटलें हिंग आज कितले एक्सिडंट जाले आमकां हिंग धांवन येवपा पडटा 26 एप्रील हांवें कलेक्टर लेटर केल्ली पूण हांवें दिवं ना कित्याक आमकां कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरान एश्युरन्स दिता आपण डेली उदो मारता आयज देखून तो उदो माना आनी आमी घरांकूय धूळ जाता आनी आयज तूं चोय जाल्यार ही सगळीं शॉपां दोनी सायडीन बंद आहाय कित्याक बंद आहाय हिंग आतां तें शॉप ओपनूय करपाक मेळना आख्खो धूळ जाता म्हाका टॅक्सी आहा हांव टॅक्सी भायर काडटलो म्हळ्यार म्हाकाय मेळना कित्याक हिंग तें रस्तो म्हूण दिल्लो एक दीस तेका अंडरस्टँड जालो पूण आतां कितें आतां हिंग सगळें बिजनसाचेर मार बसवला आनी हिंग एका घरांकूय त्रास जाता चड धूळ जाता हिंग आतां करपाक गेले तें सगळें ड्रेनेजूय पुरून उडयलें आयज पास पडल्या भाशेन चलता आयज पास पडलें हांव खंय उदक सो हांवें आयज कलेक्टरा हांव लेटर कोता हो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आहा तो तेणें आपले जे नॉर्म्स आहाय ते फुलफील केल्ले न्हू आनी हांव म्हाका तेजें एक्शन घेवन बेगीन तें आमगे रस्ते आनी कितें आहा तें क्लियर करून
काल तेका एक मनीस येयलो ताका हांवें बरोबर सांगलें बाबा आमकां त्रास जाता हिंगा पूण डेली अशें वयता आमी तेका पळय दिसा 10 पाट तें हें मार पडटा मप मार पडटा मातशें तें यो आनी मातशें उदक मार म्हणून तो म्हणपाक आपण तेगे सांगता कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा तेणें आज दिसा काल गेलो आनी म्हाका खबर ना तो आमकां म्हणटा तूं बरोबर आमकां कॉपरेट जालें सगळ्यांक केलां पयर देखून तेणें आमकां त्रास केले बट इवन तेणें आमकां भाशेन तें कॉपरेट केलें आतां म्हणटा एटलिस्ट तूं हांवें उदक मारून दिजें न्ही आमकां कितें म्हणटाय रस्तो बांद म्हणटाय ना न्ही आमकां फवत आमगे हें आहा एक रिक्वेस्ट आहा मातशें उदक मार आनी धूळ मातशें बंद कर म्हटलें आनी कांय ना
आमी कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक सांगलेलें मातशें तूं उदक मार तेणें आजून एक स्टार्ट केलें उदक देखून मालो ना सारकें आनी आमगे इतली आख्खे ड्रेन पुरोवन दवरले आनी उदक आतां पावसा वयतो खुंयचें ऑलरेडी कलेक्टरान देखून ऑर्डर दिलो आमकां हें कर म्हूण ओपन कर म्हूण आमी इतू आख्खी मात घालती हांव कितको ओपन करतलें हांव त्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक कितले दीस कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट घालोलें तेणें सांगलेलें ते ड्रेन सगळ्यो ओपन करून दी आनी हो धूळ येता तो मागीर आख्खो विलेजान आतां त्रास जाताय म्हूण आनी तेका हांव काल देखून सांगिलां तेणें म्हाका सांगलें आपण आनी उदक मारता आनी तेणें आज देखून आनी आज काम स्टॉप करून आहा तर आतां तें स्टार्ट करून केदो कंप्लीट करता तें आमकां खबर ना आमकां सांगता तें कोर्टा ऑर्डर आहा ती होरी म्हळ्यार तुमी लोकां त्रास करूं नाका न्हू मुगेल्या
Ramesh Naik Raut for GOA365 from Pednem.
Goa, known for its famous sandy beaches, has been a tourist hotspot with its fame reaching the world over. Speaking at the first Incredible India International Cruise Conference, Tourism Minister Rohan Khaunte said that while Goa is very well connected by road, rail and air, the state would also aim to get better infrastructure for sea travellers. Here's more.
Khote in his address said that Goa along with tourism and trade is also looking forward to make IT tourism in the state a highlight of its name. He said that while the state is well connected with other states via road and rail and internationally by air, the potential of international cruises has been explored even more. Listen.
We are a small piece of the country, but we are there on the world map as far as tourism is concerned. We have the sun, sand and the sea. Coming into tourism and IT, having given these responsibilities of these two portfolios, I have added one more thing to that part of sea, sand, and again I have added the software in this part. So sun, sand, sea and software is something which we are trying to sell through technology and making it a tech tourism state. When we talk about potentials as far as tourism is concerned, our population is roughly about 15 lakh, but we have seen a flow of roughly about 80 lakh tourists annually, internationally and domestic. The cruise potential which we have seen from 2017 to 2020 is roughly about footfalls of 1,49,000 tourists. 57% of that coming from Europe. North America constitutes to about 12% or 14%, and various other countries. The 3 T's, what our friend Mr. Rao spoke, our Prime Minister's vision of improving the economic conditions of the state, having trade, tourism and technology together. We need to as state start exploring more avenues, start looking at more opportunities and start thinking out of the box. Makes this conference very important for all of us. This conference of developing India as a cruise hub, the theme itself is a great opportunity for all of us. And I should take this opportunity to thank our Union Minister Sri Sarbananda Sonowal ji and our Sripad Babu ji for having taken this wonderful initiative of getting this conference organized. This will allow us to think about a lot of opportunities that we can do. Goa per se has all the potential in terms of port, air, road. We would definitely look at more infrastructure support. Through the Sagarmala projects, we have been connected through Chennai, Mumbai, Vizag, Andaman. And when we talk about Goa, we talk about 105 kilometers of pristine beach coastline. We talk about 300 kilometers of navigable inland waterways. And that gives us a lot of opportunity to start seeing how best we can take tourism.
Bureau Report Goa 365.
A mini Sonsoda has mushroomed in the heart of Margao as the real issue of Sonsoda garbage menace remains still unsolved. A new garbage dump is just coming up next to the Margao Municipal Council building, where a space meant for municipal parking is getting converted into a mini Sonsoda dump. Watch.
आज आम्ही हांगा माझ्या फाटल्यान मी पळयात मडगांव म्युनिसिपालिटी दिसती पडटा तशेंच हे म्युनिसिपालिटीच्या एकदम 200 मीटर फाटल्यान हांगा कितली गार्बेज हाडून घातिल्ली आसा पळोवपाक हांगा एक धाकलो संसोडो जाल्लो असो दिसता पळयात फाटल्यान कशी गार्बेज आसा तशी ही गार्बेज आतां रोखडो हांगा पावस पडपा आसा आनी पावस पडलो जाल्यार हे गार्बेजीन उदक वगोन हांगा कसली दुयेंसां डेंगू मलेरिया जावपाची आसा तेन्ना समाज सेवकांनी मागला की जाता तितल्या बेगीन ही गार्बेज आसा पळय ती काडची म्हणून तशेंच मडगांवचे आमदारा कडेन आनी कावन्सिलरा कडेन तेंच्यांनी डिमांड केला की ही गार्बेज काडून हांगातली जागा आसा निवळ करची.
हे म्युनिसिपॅलिटीचे बिल्डींग हांगासर आसा सारको ऑपोजीट आनी सीपी कित चोयता म्हाका कळना सीपीचे दोड फुटल्या चेअरपर्सनाचे दोड फुटल्या हांगा पावसा टायम तो इतले हे गार्बेज आसप म्हळ्यार डेंगी शुअर मलेरिया शुअर आनी सगळीं बाकी डिजिजीस जे पळय आहा ते डेफिनेटली येतले म्हाका समजी काय मेळना हे सीपी आनी बाकीचे कावन्सिलर रुलींग पार्टीचे रुलींग कावन्सिलर आहा ते कितें करता इतले अर्जंट मिटींग घेता कितलेशे मिटींग घेता 2-2 दिसां 3-3 दिसां सुमना मिटींग घेता कितें म्हूण हे मिटींग घेताय तुमी आमी आमगे जिवा पळा आमगे भुरग्यांचे जिवा पळा आनी तुमी आहा ते सुसेगाद थिंग येता एसी रुमा बसता काय ना काम धंदो करना बेश्ट थिंग वचून कावन्सील मिटिंगां बोवाड मारता इतलें खबर लोकांक दाखोवपा पूण एक्शन ऑन द ग्रावंड काय ना.
हो जागो जो पळय आसा आमच्या भुरगेपणान हांगसर एक नुस्त्या बाजार आशिल्लो आनी ह्या बाजारांत सगळे मडगांवकार आनी आजूबाजूचे लोक हांगसर येवन हांगचेच न्ही काणकोण सावड्ड्यां मागीर ह्या सायडीन वास्कोच्यान लोक येवन हांगा नुस्तें व्हरताले. एक गजबजलेलो भाग आसतालो. कालांतरान एसपीडे मार्केट तयार जालें. हें मार्केट थंय शिफ्ट केलें. हाजें दुर्दैव ह्या जाग्याचें अशें की हो जेन्ना पळय ओपन स्पेस जालो हेजेर काही धूर्त राजकारणी पळय आसा ह्या लोकांची ह्या प्लॉटाचेर नजर पडली. म्हणून जें मार्केट शिफ्ट जाल्लें त्या दिसाच्यान आयज सुद्दां हांगासर पार्किंग लॉट जायना. कित्याक स्वार्थी राजकारणी जे लोक पळय आसा न्ही हाजो ह्या प्लॉटाचेर नजर आसा. कित्याक हो सामको म्युनिसिपालिटीच्या फाटलो भाग. सरकारान म्हाज्या हाजे प्रमाणे तो केन्ना तरी एक्वायर केल्लो बरोच पयलीं एक्वायर केल्लो. खरें म्हटल्यार हाजेर आयज एक प्रशस्त अशें एक पार्किंग एक बिल्डींग जावपाक जाय आशिल्ली. आयज सुद्दां जायना. हे दुकानदार जे पळय आसा दुकानदारांक त्रास जाता. आतां थोड्या दिसांनी पावस सुरू जातलो. पावस जाल्ले बरोबर हांगसर मॉस्किटो मागीर आनी कसले तरी नाका आशिल्ली दुयेंसां हें पळय हांगासर हॉस्पिटलांतल्यो गादयो बिदयो कश्यो हाडून उडयल्या. थंय थर्माकोल हाडून उडयला. म्हणजे नगरपालिका जावं आमचे जे पळय नगरसेवक जावं आमदार आसा तुमी करता कितें? मडगांवकारा खातीर तुमचें कंट्रिब्युशन कितें? तुमकां दिसना मडगांव हें म्हणटा तें सामकें बरें स्वच्छ आनी बरें भरभराटीचें एक शहर आसचें म्हणून जे पळय पब्लीक रिप्रेझेंटेटीव म्हणून जे पळय आसा मडगांव नगरपालिकेचे हद्दीन येवपी हाजेर कितें तरी उपाय करा आनी हें शक्यतो बेगींतले बेगीन ही घाण हांगची काडा आनी हांगासर बेगींतल्या बेगीन एक मल्टी स्टोरेड पार्किंग हें लॉट पार्किंग जागो येवपा जाय. जाल्यारूच आमकां मडगांवकारांक हांगासर बरे भशेन जगपाक मेळटलें.
हो 365 खातीर मडगांवच्यान संदीप चोयकर.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. In case some call Malwani Konkani a dialect of Marathi, they are wrong. Konkani is already the official language of Goa and does not need to be certified by another third party, Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant said. Meanwhile, Tommasino Cardozo's book Qatar Goeche Dies, which was released on Saturday, has added another feather to the field of Romy Konkani cap. Here are the details.
The two-day All India Konkani conference is happening in Malvan. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant was present for the inauguration. He was talking about people degrading Konkani, calling it a dialect of Marathi. Konkani has gained a respectable status as the official language of Goa.
कारण ह्या अधिवेशनाक आमी वेगवेगळ्या कडल्यान आयल्या. कदाचित मालवणान उलयता त्या कोंकणीक आमी मराठीची बोली भाशा म्हणटा आसतले, बट गोंयांतली कोंकणी आसतली, केरळांतली कोंकणी आसतली, कर्नाटकांतली कोंकणी आसतली, ही कोंकणी ही निव्वळ स्वताची भास आसा, जेका आदी आमी म्हणटा की तेका ह्याच आमकां गोंयची ती राज्यभास आसा आनी ताकाच आमी भारतांतल्या संविधानान 8व्या वळेरींत तेका मानाचें स्थान मेळ्ळां हें आमी विसरपाक जायना. आमी हें मानाचें स्थान घेवन त्या खातीर आमकां कोणी दुसऱ्या तिसऱ्यान सांगपाची गरज ना कोंकणी भास खंय आसा काय म्हणून. अधिवेशनाय बी 8व्या वळेरींत आमी कोंकणी भास घेवन आसा. आमकां वेगळी सर्टिफिकेट दिवपाची कोणी गरज ना.
Konkani is now on Google. Devanagari has been given a place as a Konkani lipi. The Chief Minister did not forget to say that he is happy that this has spread all over the world.
कोंकणी जरी कमी उलयता आसतले बट तिचें महत्व हें पुराय देशभर न्ही तर म्हाका दिसता आतां जगभरूय जालें. पयरूच केल्ल्या गुगलात आपल्या जेन्ना देवनागरी वळेरींतल्यान कोंकणी लँग्वेजीक जेन्ना मानाचें स्थान दिलें, हांव गुगलाचें अभिनंदन करतां. आनी आमची मान म्हाका दिसता आनिकूय बी आमची छाती उबारून आयली, आनिकूय बी मान आमची उंचावली. हो सगळ्या कोंकणी मोगी खातीर एक मानाचो तुरो आसा. हांव गुगलाकूय बी परत एकदां ताचें अभिनंदन करतां.
There is a lot of work going on in the field of Konkani Roman literature. Tommasino Cardozo's book Qatar Goeche Dies was unveiled on Saturday at Sanskriti Bhavan in Patopanaji. Here are the moments from the ceremony.
हें पुस्तक आयज परगट जाता. खरेपणी ह्या पुस्तकांत 100 कांतारां आसा. तातूंत 50 सोलोक, 15 दुएटां, 5 दुओस, 5 त्रिओस, 5 क्वार्टेट आनी 20 कोरल सॉंग्स. सगळी मेळोन 100 आनी ह्या 100 कांतारांच्या उतरांची इंग्लिश ट्रान्सलेशन आसा जे केलां आयरीन बाय कार्डोजान आनी ह्या सगळ्या कांतारांक जो हांवें ट्यून घातला सांगपाक हांव म्युजिशियन न्हय म्हाज्या लागीं म्युजीक बरोवंक जायना पूण तो टेप रिकॉर्डर कोणें पण इन्व्हेंट केलो त्या खातीर आमकां फायद्याक पडटा आमी त्या कांतारांच्या ट्युनाक मोडी घालता आनी त्यो आमकां तो दुसरे फावटी तो म्हणटलो त्यो जायना तें आयकून मागीर म्हणचें पडटा आनी ते भाशेन ह्या हांगासर जाय त्या चडशा कांतारांक अशे मॉडिफायड ट्युन्स आसा हे ट्युन्स हांवें नॉलवेट कोताक दिले आनी ताणें पासियन्स घेवन जशे पयलीं फादरान सांगलां ते बरयले आयज ते हांगासर आसा.
William Rodrigues for GOA365 from Panaji.
The constitution makers knew that a combination of new and old, modernity and tradition would lead this country to be developed. Therefore, the words India or Bharat appear at the very beginning of the constitution. Also, let's preserve our heritage with the help of new technology, Governor P.S. Pillai said today. Here are the details.
The two-day Indian Cinema Heritage Foundation's Kumaon Literary Festival began in Goa today at the ESG Panajim. Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai inaugurated the festival and spoke during the inaugural function. This festival preserves the heritage of Indian literature and culture and introduces it to the new generation. Renowned Indian writers and cinema experts will be part of this festival.
Why in Indian Constitution? The first sentence is India, Bharat, India that is Bharat. India is also an old concept, traditional concept. Why India that is Bharat is also there? That means Naya India, we are not against any knowledge. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere. We are prepared to receive all scientific achievements and scientific innovations, and our present policies also to promote innovation. At the same time, our tradition is also there. That is why if you go through the Constitutional Assembly discussions, you will see these two terms were added in the Constitution because we want our traditional India as well as Naya India. Both we will try, and I am requesting all literary figures are here. We will also bear it in mind, and we will work hard for achieving the goal. And 21st century, a self-reliant India, we will be able to achieve in our own way. For that purpose, I am requesting cooperation from all walks of life.
There should be institutions in Goa that introduce Indian literature and heritage. Renowned filmmaker, director and writer Rahul Ravel wanted the governor's help in this.
The largest private collection of cinema material available in this country. With the Heritage Foundation, we hope to establish a large research foundation for cinema with the kind of memorabilia, articles, etc., which one would not find anywhere else in this country at all. The foundation is being launched tomorrow at Diwar Island by Dr. De Bruyne, and we have come here to Goa because Sumant, whose child the foundation is, believes that Goa is the center for all learning and for all craft, whether it's literature, cinema, it's all going to be here. So we will start the foundation from here. We would request the Honorable Governor to help us in getting a land in the sense of the heritage buildings, where the foundation would like to even start a library and have a museum three different things, four different things. We have a museum for cinema, a museum of radios, and a museum for calendar art, and a museum of typewriters.
Irshad Sheikh for GOA365 from Panaji.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. With efforts to boost agriculture in the state, the Central Coastal Agriculture Research Institute of Goa organized a symposium on self-reliant coastal agriculture. During the symposium, Deputy Director General Dr. S.K. Chaudhary spoke on the importance of encouraging youth to take up agriculture in the state. He also laid stress on the importance of developing advanced methods of agriculture to make the state agriculturally self-reliant.
The state has become increasingly dependent on its neighbors for basic agricultural produce. Despite the numerous schemes to support farmers and farming activities in the state, mismanagement has pushed locals away from the traditional mainstay of the state. Fewer youth are looking to get into agriculture, pushing Goa into a vicious cycle of overdependence on other states. The government is now making every effort to revive traditional farming methods and boost agri-ecotourism to enhance farming income with hopes to make Goa a self-reliant state.
It is really worthwhile to develop such landscapes, and because this requires a huge investment, and investment not in terms of money, but it is the energy which we are investing. Our young scientists, young people, they are devoting their time and precious energy resources for development of this kind of ecology. This will really help all of you in the future. Only thing, translate these things in terms of scientific literature. Doing, growing, cutting, pruning, all these things are all right. But convert these things into scientific reports, scientific publications, so that your hard work is really addressed there. Secondly, जो हमारे और साथी है साइंटिस्ट के अलावा जो दूसरा स्टाफ हमारा है, आप लोगों का भी जो कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में बहुत बड़ा होता है. यहाँ अकेला डायरेक्टर ही सब कुछ नहीं होता. छोटे से छोटा सफाई वाला कर्मचारी भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण होता है जितना डायरेक्टर होता है. और संस्था सबकी होती है, संस्थान सबका होता है. जो फार्मर डायरेक्टर्स है उनको भी बहुत खुशी होती है. ये संस्थान एक पत्ते की तरह है जो बढ़ता है, उसके पत्ते पीले हो जाते, पीले वाले पत्ते गिर जाते हैं नीचे, क्योंकि वो रिटायर हो गए, वो नीचे गिर जाते. लेकिन नीचे गिरने के बाद ऊपर देखते हैं कि यस ये पेड़ उसी रफ्तार से बढ़ रहा है, उतनी ही अच्छी तरह से बढ़ रहा है. बहुत खुशी होती है, चाहे इस इंस्टीट्यूट में रहे चाहे कहीं और जाए, सबको बहुत खुशी होती है. आज हमको काम करने का टाइम है. कल रिटायर होने के बाद हम चाह के भी कुछ नहीं कर सकते, ये ध्यान रखिए. ताली ही बजा सकते हैं और कुछ नहीं कर सकते. थोड़ा सजेशन दे सकते हैं, ताली बजा सकते हैं और कुछ नहीं कर सकते. कुछ करने का समय यही है. हम चाहे किसी भी पद पे काम करते हो, छोटे बड़े पद पर, जिस किसी पद पे काम करते हो, करने का समय यही है. ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑलमाइटी हैज गिवन टू अस. इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को बेस्ट तरीके से हम एक गोल में कन्वर्ट करें और हमारा जो जितना कंट्रीब्यूशन हो सकता है उतना कंट्रीब्यूशन करने का प्रयास करें. देखिए आप सब लोग जो टेक्निकल है, यहाँ साइंटिस्ट है या ऑफिस से आए हुए हैं या हमारे सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ है, यंग पीपल है, आप एक चीज देखिए, जो जैसे डिस्कस किया आपने, 2 दिन डिस्कस किया, सारा चिंता व्यक्त की, ये किया, अंग्रेजी बोले, बड़ी रिकमेंडेशंस आएगी, ये सब ज्ञान नहीं है.
Vincent Rosario for GOA365 from Panaji.
Now for the weather. Goa is likely to get light rain and thunder showers at isolated areas from the 14th of May until the 17th, IMD has predicted today. Dry weather can be expected on the 18th. Maximum and minimum temperatures are likely to hover around 33 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius respectively.
Maximum temperature will remain stable for 2 days before rising by around 1 to 2 degrees Celsius in the subsequent 3 days. No weather warnings have been issued for the state until the 18th. There are no fishermen warnings issued for the state. However, fishermen are advised to avoid high seas and other coasts beyond 75 kilometers of our own on account of strong winds and rough sea conditions. Rain and thunder showers forecast until the 17th. Weather to remain dry until the 18th. Maximum and minimum temperatures 33 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius respectively. Maximum temperature to rise by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius after 48 hours. No weather or fishermen warnings issued so far. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.